Punch-Out series dates all the way back to the NES era, around 100 or so years ago. It even spawned a few imitators. But in this Wii title, we get to truly understand what it's like to become an Italian. With Coach from Left 4 Dead 2 by our side, we're ready to embark on our adventure to the top. Though we're severely underweight and undersized, just like you in real life, that don't matter, baby, cause we got speed. Welcome to Punch-Out, my friend. We begin our journey at the lowest difficulty of France, where we fight... Hold on.
Cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Like Glass Joe, who has only one win against Mike Tyson.
I couldn't be Glass Joe.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
And the rest of the minor circuit is filled with similarly big noobs like...
It's my worst enemy of all time! Naked fat guy!
You said it.
Eventually, though, we beat enough homeless people to fight against boxers who actually signed up on purpose. Now, at this point, you could probably make champ just by being the only fighter who doesn't cheat like hell. But this boxing league allows everything, man. They even strong-armed this guy into changing his name. Hey, but thank God Nintendo did that, otherwise they might have gotten into trouble or something. Anyway, let's talk about our first real opponent here.
Vodka, drunken.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say glass kidneys. Now, as a phrenological expert, I can tell you that this guy has drank so much soda, his head has actually become a bottle. Even though his fertility is gonna get all fucked up from all that aspartame, unfortunately, we can't just wait for the diabetes to get him. So we're actually gonna have to learn his moveset and try. What makes this game so great is you can choose how to approach each fight. You can be a boring-ass, number-crunching data entry guy and politely dodge every attack they throw, or you can wait for cheap shot openings to get good points. So now you can stay up all night studying the 7,000 move combos required to do it the cool way. I'm especially fond of this speedrun where you're like required to go down 2 or 3 times to get the optimal time. Okay. Hey, but we're at the end here. Home stretch, right? Like, there's this guy who cheats by blinding you with his... Then there's Super Macho Man, who... There's no fucking way he's 27, dude. Not with that hair color.
Crunch time! Stay down!
1, 2, 3, 4.
But, we're finally at the end here. You know, it's the last fighter. How hard could it be, huh? This fight is... fucking brutal, man. I swear to God, Sandman waits for me to dodge on accident. Now, little known fact, Sandman only boxes as a side hobby. His main profession is actually dentistry, as evidenced by all the free root canals he keeps trying to give me. I even stopped bathing for a few weeks just to increase my reflexes, and that shit didn't fucking matter.
Old Spice body wash can't block odor for 16 hours.
What?
I had to access forbidden knowledge in order to even think about defeating my opponent. Yep, that's right, you can fucking cheese the shit out of this fight. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, I love cheating so much. Oh. Hey, if they didn't want me doing it, don't put it in the game, huh? Well, that's it. That was Punch-Out. I would give it my maximum score of 9 out of 10. It was pretty great, but, you know, maybe a bit short.
Oh my God!
This is where shit gets real. Everything else up to now wasn't the Dark Souls of boxing, baby. Every fighter's back, and they're gonna cheat even fucking harder this time. Glass Joe comes back in headgear.
You gotta be on your ass.
King Hippo brings a manhole cover. Oh, and Aaron Ryan's back too, and, don't start your car tonight, Little Mac.
Here's one of my favorites, Mac.
But not every fighter is so crooked. I mean, just look at Von Kaiser before. He could barely even take on a child, and now look at my boy. We've really started beating life improvements into these people. But, I think we can push him to improve his life even more. And at this point, we've become so strong, we can actually punch the hair follicles right out of this man's head. Bald at 23, huh? That's crazy. It's crazy how that works, man. But the hardest has been saved for the middle. That's right, the most nut-slapping level in this game comes from Canada, as evidenced by my extensive collection of losses here. But what makes this random fight in the middle of the game such a pain in the ass? Well, you see, Bear Hugger has decided that he just doesn't feel like getting stunned anymore. In order to beat him, you must undergo back-breaking star farming labor, which can only be done by preempting his hugs here. And the counter timing window to get a star and not a free orbital fracture instead is real small. But you see it through and we finally get to punch the Canada right out of it. Well, it's back to the actually difficult opponents in the final circuit. He's back, baby, Russia's greatest war machine. And they got all these government scientists putting chemicals into his drinks. Hey, at this point, he's probably filled with so much uranium by the time we step into the ring, we're gonna die of acute radiation poisoning. But at least he can go even faster than he could before. What the fuck? Unfortunately, the only way to beat this fight is to, knuckle down and study his attack script, so... You didn't realize there was gonna be a test in this game, did ya? His order goes hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, side hook, hook. And I swear to God, you better have all this shit memorized for the soda pop quiz on Friday, dumbass, or you're getting a fucking F. Well, up next is Bald Bull, and in this fight, your pathetic limp-wristed blows are no longer cool enough to even knock him down anymore. You need stars, Mac baby, and if you get hit once, he takes away every single one of your good egg points.
You'll get this star back when you earn it.
How do you get him in this fight, by the way? I'm sorry, did you not see the difference? Let me dumb it down to your level. Yeah, and you better learn the timings, pal, or
Bang! Zoom! Straight to Detroit! No!
Super Macho Man is back as well, and no, he's not happy. I mean, he lost to someone like a third his size, so it's just completely over for him now.
Release the boogers!
Well, one final fight left.
Mr. Sandman, man me a sand, make him the cutest man card ever can. Please turn on your sandy hands, Mr. Sandman, send me a man.
Well, we finally made it, and Sandman's not really a dentist anymore. Yeah, he's a chef now.
I'm gonna eat you!
You like cauliflower? You can't really cheese this fight either. By the way, here's a little tip. You can instantly knock him down if you star punch him right here. It's really fucking hard for me to time right though, and I've played this game like a dozen times, and this fight still knocks my dick off. Anyway, there's one final secret fight left. After defeating the gauntlet of all those human challengers, it's finally time to blow off some steam and engage in some animal cruelty. You get locked in a ring with a 500-pound gorilla, and even though you're the one who's going to get torn limb from limb, the Humane Society is gonna be coming after your ass. What are they gonna do, arrest my mangled corpse? It's a fucking gorilla. Bullshit laws in this country. This fight's cool gimmick, by the way, is that it takes fucking forever and results in a win by decision. The fucking shittest, most worst kind of win there is. Decision victories are the fucking coward's way out. It's basically only one step removed from losing. Oh, and I don't really have anywhere else to put this, but there's an abandonware bonus fight against Doc. It is completely unbeatable though. Doc is simply too powerful.
Duck this one!
Well, that was Punch-Out Wii. After an extremely lengthy career, going from nobody to champ to retiree in just the span of a few hours, we have a chance to reflect. The world of boxing really does just chew you right up and spit you out. But hey, at least I met so many new people, and they were all thoughtful enough to leave me all these permanent, debilitating injuries to remember them all by. Aww, how sweet of them. So, in conclusion, please make another one, Nintendo. This game carries my highest recommendation. reason. I continued playing even after I stopped recording. The devs for this game have stated that they chose which characters to include based on who had the most fanfiction written of them. So if you want more, well, you better rev up those pens and start writing all those punch-out Wii/fics you've always dreamed of. And if for some reason you actually enjoyed this video, well, I hate to do this, but this is a stick-up. I've hacked right into your mainframe. Don't believe me? Well, here's your IP address on screen. I am now forcing you to listen to my music, or else I tell all your MySpace friends about the 1.3 terabyte homework folder you have. The choice is yours.
Yes, honey, I like the baby. But he's got a big head. Big head. Big head. Big head.
Dude, I warned you. I said I was gonna do that if you did that again.
There's no audio.
Are you?